All right, everybody, let's play ourselves some more Modern here. We're playing more sweet decks here from Pro Tour Amsterdam. Didn't have as much luck here with Song of Creations in our last one, but I have higher hopes for this deck as it looks really sweet. I think it's very powerful, and let's see if we can be as good as Tony Porterlon, one of the best players on the Pro Tour right now. He has just been dominant on Team Sanctum of All, and you know, it's just, jeez, you scared me. He's one of the most consistent players on the Pro Tour. He's one of the nicest guys, and he dressed business casual for every single day at the Pro Tour. It's pretty cool to see. Kills you with kindness. You know, he's one of those players like Christopher Larson that is going to be incredibly good at the game, but is still just going to be extremely nice to you and, you know, have extremely good table etiquette, similar to Reed Duke and stuff like that. I'm a huge Tony fan, so Tony, you rock. But he brought this. I think he was kind of the only one on the team to bring this deck. It's a deck centered around Yawgmoth. We've seen this before. Everything else is pretty similar, but there's no Blood Artist. The win con is having a Ballista in your yard, Agatha's Soul Cauldron, a Yawgmoth in play, and then you can put, eat a Ballista, put a counter on Yawgmoth, ping them, sack Yawgmoth to something, Yawgmoth comes back with a counter, ping them, rinse and repeat, win that way, but you also have some other tutorable things to get, and it helps utilize Dredger's Insight a bit to gain some life, and then of course it's a Badger Mole Cub, so you can be pretty fast out the gate, so it's pretty awesome. It also might fall in the vein of being a lot tougher to play on Magic Online, but, you know, it is what it is. That's what we're doing today, so let's do some battling. On the play, we love this. 0 creature cards, in case we were wondering. I don't know why that's there. I'm guessing they're revealing a companion, and we drew a card that... I'm guessing we're going to 100% have an Agatha's Soul Cauldron in our hand, huh? Oh, is it Grist? Okay. It's Grist, yeah. Just Magic Online things, you know? Oh. I don't have a Grist. Oh, Grist is in my deck. It does that. Okay, it looks like we're up against the LD deck. I think we probably have a pretty good matchup against Land Destruction here, would be my guess. Okay. So, we can either Halfling, Green Sun Zenith for another land, or play a Mortuary. I think Halfling is probably the best. This yellow-haired girl, Mr. Jones, strikes up a conversation. Are you gonna Solitude? That's fine. I think I'd rather get another land instead of save for a Yawg right now. Hiya! That's a good place for that card. Stay right there, buddy. Color Maria. Show me some of that Spanish dancing and pass me a bottle, Mr. Jones. Yeah, of course, I can't get Yawg off Green Sun anyways. Do I think just more green mana for now. Well, I want more lands. So, our cards are bad right now. Maybe I did need a swamp for Yawg, huh? I think I just need more lands. Black, green. Beatdowns. I don't think we're in a great spot. It's probably my best draw. So I want to get a Soul Cauldron and mill a Yawg, right? That's the best I can do. I didn't get those things. I don't think I want a Cub either. I probably just want more lands. Okay. Now I gotta expect that it's pretty much time where I'm gonna get Wrath of the Sky. Yes. I guess I'll just play a couple young little wolves. And I'll just never crack that duel until I need it. I don't even have a Yawg in my yard. Where's my Soul Cauldron's not even that good of a draw? I guess it's pretty good on Ballista, but they have run me out of lands. Hanoon. Okay. How about a Yawgmoth off the top? How about an Ouroboros? So I can blow that up, and then I can play Ouroboros. But I'd have to sack my land. I think that's worth it. Maybe I just don't have to care about High Noon. And save my fetch land? Okay. That was pretty good. That's a good point. If these die, now they don't come back because they have a counter on it. That is awkward. That's a very good point. Oh, thank God that wasn't a wrath. Four, five, six, seven. I could make it 8. I still kind of don't care about this. Oh. Maybe I save this for post Wrath and I just Haywire Might. It's already a turn 2 clock. Guess if they play Kahira to block, they take 7 plus 6. That's still lethal. So we can win through that. Yeah, let's just attack, play this, and pass. That way we can blow up High Noon if we want. Red. They have the Legend of Roku. If I destroy that with the chapter on the stack, they still get it, right? I would think so. Yeah, the ability stacks, so yeah. Okay, well, now I actually probably don't want to... Okay, so they can Galvanic Discharge during my turn, and they can only cast one spell. So yeah, I don't think they could win, right? Because I would attack for 6. Yep. Okay, cool. Well, they could have wrecked me. They absolutely could have wrecked me if they had Wrath, so that might have not been my finest plays. Now, how to sideboard with this deck? Let's see. Thoughtseizes seem pretty decent. I could be the land destruction deck. Grist seems okay. Grist and Thoughtseize, maybe Vexing Bauble. It's kind of all that really stands out to me. I don't think I need a Witherbloom Charm. It's actually a pretty good card. I don't think I need a Strangleroot Geist. Vexing Bauble is good against Solitude only. That's probably not good enough. Ouroboride, as cool as it actually was there, I don't know how good it is, but having just one of them is a pretty good opportunity cost. I want the Formidable Speaker because it does allow me to Green Sun Zenith for Yawg, kind of. Maybe it's Dredger's Insight. Infinite Life is probably not a big deal. I could see that. All right, let's try it. I could see it. Whenever the life gain is good, I think you love that card, and otherwise you take it out. But of course, I'm a noob, so we'll see. Hate to have one of the basics, but still got to keep this hand. So, they are trying to erode or do something to my halfling. So I think my choices are Swamp Thoughtseize or Catacombs Go. I think that's the only two plays I should do. All right, I'm going to do Swamp Thoughtseize. What do you got? Show me. It indeed would have not worked out well for me. Well, I mean, pretty clear which one I want to take here. There you go. My whole goal is to get Grist into the yard and win with Soul Cauldron now. Get that out of there. Get that out of there. Do, 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 do. Wish you were here. I could just play Soul Cauldron. It's kind of a sicko play. All right. Let's go for it. Erode or path that. It's now Grist time. I love when you have a good matchup against land destruction because your matchup's usually really good then, you know? Like if their cards don't line up against you, their deck is usually quite terrible. I actually think the Boros Land Destruction deck is quite good. It just, there are certain decks that it's bad against, and Combo is one of them. But it's pretty good against fair stuff, you know? Alright, opponent. We'd like to play Magic. Alright, let's get another Tomb. Grist. Hit a Grist. Damn. That would have been nuts. That would have been nuts. Rest in peace. Let's start by eating Grist, shall we? I'll take this exchange. Because eventually, I know it's going to be tough to get counters, but it won't be impossible. So Path is gone. Erode is gone. So I know Erode plus 1 card. It's going to be a pretty nice Witherbloom command. How does Haywire Might work for this? I'm sure it still gets exiled. If it doesn't, we're going to be online. Yeah, sack is part of the cost. So I really do want it to be alive. So I think I should probably just kill it here. I mean, this is the worst enchantment for me. I could just Haywire Might it, play this, do this, be on my way. All right, YOLO. Witherbloom Charm that. All right, so now if I exile or if I surveil a creature into the yard, I can kind of start doing the thing or force them to use their last removal spell. Because it's an erode, my creature would go to the yard too, so the cycle would continue. Either way, we're in a good spot. Yeah, for a deck called Land Destruction, we sure have a lot of mana here. They're more land ramping. Yep. You got me. You got me, friendo. But to be fair, we're not doing anything next turn, so we could really use a big hit here. We have so many of them, though. That was not one of them. I don't really want to play this and sack it to nothing. I couldn't even do that, actually. So, I guess we will attack with a halfling. It's unfortunate. And just say go. It's a tilter. We're so set up here. They still have one erode, so we'd force them to use it, but still. Now they get to get their thing going. Not great. They're not getting their companion because they want to use the Monastery Mentor. That's a better move to start. All right, they hit a land. Yep. I'm surprised they didn't destroy my cauldron, but whatever. Give me a Badgermole Cub. Where are me Badgermole Cubs? That'd be a broken draw right now. We've done it. Let's eat the Yawgfather. Let's put that on this insect. Okay, now I can pay 1 life, sack a creature. Choose up to 1 target creature. Yeah, I think I want to go with done. The Yawgmoth. Let's just do stuff, huh? Oh. I guess I can sack. Why do I have so much mana? Oh, I have that. I see. Okay, so green. Put a 1/1 counter here. I shouldn't do this too many times, though. Because I don't have it yet, you know? Whatever. I don't want to do another Song of Creation moment where I just completely wreck myself, you know? Oh, yeah, I did remove a counter that gave me the Yawg ability, huh? Okay. But I did find a Ballista. I don't think I played this well. Uh-oh. Okay. That's a problem. Okay, let's see what we can do. So I know I have the Ballista I can eat, but we still need some more pieces. Let's go with the Rumble. Yeah, we can just win next turn with Grist Ultimate. But we can do a lot of good stuff here. I don't think we're fully at GG territory, but we're looking good no matter what. This deck's just so hard to interact with. Even... Oh, okay, that might be it. If I put Yawg to hand... I don't think I have another land is the problem. So let's get a cub. I'm too low of life. Ooh, don't have to worry. Okay, let's Earthbend on this. Soul Cauldron. Eat a Ballista. No way I'm playing this, you know, the best proper way. But here we are. Next turn we win by eating Yawg. And I don't have an untapped land to fetch. That's the problem here. Otherwise, I could have done something. But this is just basically lethal anyways. So they need another Wrath, and then they're probably at a pretty good spot. Okay. Yeah, I don't have another land in my deck besides the Vaults. This is a tricky deck. Tricky deck. I have nothing I can actually search for. They can Wildfire for a Wrath, and if they hit it, they can actually play it for 2 mana, which is kind of brutal. Yep. They did not. So they did. All right. It wasn't pretty, but we got there. It wasn't pretty, but we indeed got there. Okay, let's play some more. Let's do this. This hand doesn't look very good. I could start with Halfling, but then kind of what am I doing after that? If I had one more land, this hand would be great, but this feels a little too risky. Maybe if I was on the draw too, I could keep, but too many things wrong with this one. Let's keep this. I don't actually think I ever really want Ballista in my hand, so let's get rid of that one. All right, let's start with Halfling. Opponent mulliganed as well, at least. Mirror match? No, okay. This is Boros Energy. Looks like it. All right, we need to find the natural predator to Regavan. Yawgmoth. I can just search it out, and it honestly wouldn't be terrible. That's a tough card for them to beat. Or for 2 mana, I could get a Geist. Zenith for 1 for the youngest wolf. And then next turn Ouroboros does not seem horrendous. Yeah, whatever. Let's do it. This could be a horrendous play, but here we are. Yeah, that's definitely a silly land, but maybe they have the correct lands. And then this is a land on top of it. Goblin Bombardment. Okay. Setting up an Ajani turn, I imagine. All right, let's see what we can find. Normally that's a card I would bin. But if I go Ouroboros into Walking Ballista, we're kind of doing it, huh? I'll keep this one. I'm still going to play Ouroboros next turn, though. There it is. I just got to hold back, though. I'm scared of poor Ragavan. I have made my Yawgmoth less powerful. So a Johnny, they can deal to... Playing... I think they got to get rid of a lot to kill Ouroboros, but we'll see. There is the Ajani. Had to see that coming. That will be a problem if it's paired with like a Galvanic Discharge, but that alone I'm not that afraid of. But I think we kind of lose everything if they have a Discharge. Don't do me like this. Don't do me like this. And I didn't want to play Ballista last turn because I would ping Ragavan, then Ragavan would ping Ballista. I feel good. Do. Where's this going? No! Dun, dun. The Yawg father has arrived. Yeah, I think I just Ballista here. Force the action. I think it's best to do this. Let's see. All right, if they have something for this, it is very bad for us. But I think they would have discharged if they had it. So I don't think they really could have it, you know? Well, we spent our entire turn dealing with a 2-drop from our opponent. Yikes. All right, let's hope they don't put Flage in the yard. Yes. Nice. Yeah, everything needs banning to everyone. Goblin Bombardment, a great card, but a ban is strong. That is also quite strong. Let's see if we can get Yawg down. That'll probably be the best. That's pretty dang good. All right, maybe we just Insight first. All right, give me the goods. Yes. Well, hard to argue with a Soul Cauldron here. Do I need to crack it now? I don't think so. If they go to combat and just like attack, then we can block sack. If they activate this, then we have to sack pre-combat. That are tapped and attacking. Yep, no choice. Gotta do it now. Smart. Smart, smart, smart. So now they can stack it right where I take, what, 5 here? And then I can, yeah, depending on where they put the counter. I mean, they'd be foolish to put it anywhere but Guide of Souls. Not much I can do. I can Dredger's Insight and Cauldron. Get some nice stuff going. And then Yawg next turn. All right. This will gain us a good amount of life. These cards should be good against Boros Energy. They buy us a good amount of time, but this is a lot of inevitability. Okay, the Yawgmoth I think is what I needed. And they know I have the other card. Yeah, I mean, if they have a Galvanic here, that is pretty bad for me. But I think it should still be okay. I don't think I'll die next turn. Mana Tithe! I could have put this into it? Oh my god, I'm an idiot. Who plays Mana Tithe? Oh my god. What? Oh, I'm such an idiot. I literally could have just tapped Delighted Halfling. Oh my god. Opponent is now showing that that screenshot to all their friends, as they should, because we just lost the game because of it. Unreal. Wow. What an absolute blowout. All right, I guess now we just got to kill this guy to souls, but I don't think my deck does that. I don't think my deck kills creatures. Wow. Unreal. Okay. Oh my god. Okay, so I guess this is infinite life. I would think. And I can play around mana type by just having a mana open. All right, let's try it. God, that was hilarious, y'all. Guess I don't have to do this now, huh? All right. There you go. Mana Tithe. Oh, God. What a silly deck. What an absolutely silly deck. Boromir. Indestructible. Who cares? Cast a spell if no mana was spent. Yeah, it doesn't matter. Okay. Not getting me today, Mana Tithe. The Yawg. Boom! What a game, y'all. What a game. My goodness. Okay. Ritual, good. Fatal Pushes, good. Grist, probably good. Murderous Cut, that probably is good. I think this is still good enough. The Dredger's Insight were clearly good. What don't I want against this deck? Ouroboros seems mid. Delighted Halflings might all be bad. They're pretty good at killing mana creatures, but that could just be wrong. I'd like to phone a friend. Tony, are you available? I legitimately have no idea. All I know is we got to play around Mana Tithe. Strangleroot, guys, you're out of there. One Rumble, out of there. One Cub, out of there. One Halfling, out of there. Formidable Speaker seems a little too slow. And maybe Grist is actually too slow, but I mean, it's great with Cauldron. All right, 2 Rumbles. Out of there. Perfect sideboarding. I bet that's exactly what Tony Portolon would have done. 100%. All right, the pieces are there. Let's keep. We got the turn 1 Ragavan Repellent. We can't beat that card, though. Unless we have a second Yawgmoth. All right. There it is. All right, you'd be more believable if you spelled Tony's name right, but I'm not going to be able to give it to you now. Yeah, nice try. Nice try. Johnny. All right. Well, we gotta hope they don't have bombardment, otherwise we are dead. So let's do the best play in case they do have bombardment. Or in case they don't, which would be Yawgmoth and get the thing. And then try to Yawg them next turn. Okay. And we'll just take as much damage as they throw on the table. Hiya. Your go. Can't block anything. Please don't have bombardment. Please don't have bombardment. Fable of the Mirror Breaker, go. That still is probably good enough, but... Oh. Okay. Okay. It's a May to flip a Johnny, right? What if I kill Ocelot Pride and say I dare you to flip? They can't, because I could attack 2 Yawgmoths and then ping it. You may exile. This could backfire. All right, your go. Guess I take it one more turn, because if they don't have removal, I can really pop off, huh? Or they flip. And they're going to be able to stop it literally one turn. Then I can just attack them down. Ah, this is tough. I do kind of just have the better board. All right, whatever. Whatever, here we go. The wolves are back. Seasoned Pyromancer would be pretty good. That would probably be their best card. Yeah, maybe this is the wrong play. We'll see. Oh, yes, we gon' fight. God, they could have Wrath of the Skies. That would be so annoying. Wow, they didn't kill this? Okay, I could keep it alive, but I don't think I want to. Okay. Most of it just ain't true. It's a wild game. Okay. It's not the worst. Get it out of there. All right. Yeah, and this is another one of those decks, you know, every deck at the Pro Tour felt like it had a great Boros Energy matchup, so it just felt like Boros Energy was a very scary deck to play at this Pro Tour because, well, when the pros are ready and prepared for any Pro Tour, they're going to be prepared for what everyone in the room thought would be the most played deck, so... You know, everyone who played Boros Energy, they took a huge risk playing the deck, but it is what it is. All right, let's keep playing. All right, and before we get into our next match here, let's shout out. I got a brand new Commander show, y'all. I guess it's not that new, as this is episode 20, but we had our buddy Christopher Stokes here, a friend of the show, brought us all lightsabers, which they're absolutely sick. You got to watch the episode to see the high-quality ones that we have. But we had a really fun game. It was pretty wild, so any Commander fans out there, the description's in the video on YouTube or !Wash Pro if you're interested in checking out the show. Really appreciate it if you toss us a subscription. We're new, we're trying to gain traction, so I'd really appreciate it. But it was a fun one, and episode 21 coming out next weekend, and that will be with the one and only Jim Davis comes back, where we play our worst Pro Tour decks we've ever played. We're gonna turn them into Commander decks, and it should be an absolute blast. So check it out, my friends. All right, let's get into it. Okay, this hand looks unplayable. If we knew a forest was on top, we would keep. But I don't think we can risk it since we have no castable spells. So let's take a mulligan. Okay, this one looks much better. We got an extra cauldron we can get rid of, so let's do that. And we're done. Let us continue the battling. Oh, no. I don't like that. Alrighty. Well, I mean, that's a hell of a start that I can do essentially nothing about. Well, let's start with good old-fashioned delightful halfling. If we were on the play here, I'd feel great. Believe it or not. All right, the most delightful halfling. And let's see if this is going to help us. We need a hell of a turn. I mean, I guess next turn, Badgermole Cub into Cauldron is not so bad. Deny Emery of its hits, but either way, I would assume Affinity is not that bad of a matchup, though. But I could be wrong. EE for 1, eh? Let's not play another 1-drop, huh? Okay, our opponent did the thing. Did many things. Wow, that was a good draw, too. That was a great draw. But I do think I need to get the Cub down. I'm still afraid of the King, King Kappa, but it is what it is. So I can go Badgermole Cub. Here's this. I didn't do it uncounterable, so I should have, maybe they'll mana tithe me. All right, then we'll say go. We will only Soul Cauldron whatever they target. And they have a little bit of hate for us too, so this is going to be a fun little dancey game. We're going to have to dance around their stuff. We'll get dancy with it. Didn't even sack it. That must mean the King is coming. Which is good, don't get me wrong. But not unbeatable. Just mildly unbeatable. You would think this deck has a good Affinity matchup, though. It's one of the decks that Tony and the teams had to expect as one of, if not the most played deck. What they gonna do? What are they going to do? Target that. I suppose I eat that then, huh? Num 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 num. It could only mean one thing. The King is here. But honestly, if they don't get more, you know, artifacts because I shut them down with Emery, then I feel okay. Plus, we're going to have a ton of mana. That's pretty good, too. Options, options, options. Can blow up the EE for 1. The whole goal is I want to have Haywire Might underneath the Soul Cauldron and then can just pop off. Ugh. Work, brain, work. All right, let's do this. This in green. I'm going to play this. I'm going to Witherbloom Charm. This. And the problem is trying to sack Haywire Mite towards this, but then they can sack it back. So I kind of just want to get my 2 creatures in play and do that stuff next turn. Yeah, sure. I do not know if that was correct. I wish I could eat Kappa with this, but that's not how cards work. I like that. Whatever you target, I eat. You reach, I teach. That's not great for me. That is not great for me. That's pretty great for me. I would assume. Now, it's not like lethal or anything. $11, $12, $13. Okay. Let's go green, green. Let's eat Haywire Mite. Counter here. You can eat the graveyard. Yeah. 4, 5, 6. Alrighty. I think that's all we can do for now. Pretty good. Pretty good. All right, I need something. Is that the something we need? This something can be anything. Let's see. What can we get? Ouroborite is probably lethal. And that's the best thing I got, right? I can't Formidable Speaker. Wait a minute. What game is this? It's game 1. Okay, so Formidable Speaker doesn't work, I assume, because I need something to discard. If you do, okay. Well, let's see if I can kill them. So, I would need this much mana for Ouroborite. I sack this to go upstairs. Put the counter on Ouroborite pre-combat, so everything gets 2 counters. This would be 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26 damage. I believe it's 26. Can I play around a Rebuke? I sure cannot. Okay. I do have a Grist as well. I think Ouroborite is better. Ouroborite. 1 damage. Upstairs. Eat the ballista. Put it on this little thing. Boom. Combat. Boom. Attacks. Would you like to take it? Okay. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Okay. Pretty good draw. Pretty good draw. To be fair, Tony's list pretty much circles around to itself, you know? Every card fetches something within the deck, and it's all a circle, man. All right, what does this card do? Permanence engraver can enter the battlefield. No. Vexing Bauble. Good. Not as good on the draw, but still good enough. Ritual Force of Vigor is a sexy one. And that's probably it. That's probably all I want. Now, what don't I want? I feel like Stranglegeist I just always take out. But that could be because of my small brain. Dredger's Insight. Do we need infinite life against them? I heard your phone a friend came through. Oh, yeah? How so? Do we got Tony? Is Tony in here? I don't know Tony's screen name. That would be sweet. That would be sweet. I'd love to have the goat in chat. All right. I mean, the one of Ouroborite doesn't seem amazing in this. Oh, Krabba, are you Tony? Yes, if you are, that's awesome. That's awesome. Well, I was singing your praises beforehand. But how do I sideboard? Help me, Tony. Help me. Also, what was your record in Standard? We got to make Tony a VIP here if that's the case. All right. There we go. All right, so I did see Tony like taking out Dredger's Insight when you didn't need him, like against Espergorios or something like that, but this feels like a matchup where they could actually be nice. I could see maybe the mana not being amazing. Oh, Elliot, I'll get you remodded here too. All right, let me figure out how to get this. Maybe it's just rumbles? When in doubt, I've been doing trimming this whole time. The one on Formidable Speaker is probably worth it, but... All right, we'll go with the trims. The trims! Took out Chris, Uro, and Speaker. Okay, all right, well, a little too late, but I will do that for the next one. Good to have you, Tony. You're the GOAT, my man. Hey, thanks, Benny Bino. 8 years, can you believe it? All right, well, now I'm more nervous. I'm going to screw up against the architect here of the deck, that's for sure. On the draw, this hand doesn't do a lot. I'm not really accelerating. I don't really have any hate for any affinity draw. Feels like a mulligan to me. Let's ship this one back. This deck does mulligan quite well. All right, let's keep this one, send a Yawg back, and hope for the best. Maybe we get a good force. Okay. Start with an artifact, then Urza Saga. Mox Opal, Urza Saga. Or the opposite. Okay. It's a good draw. All right, we'll say go. We'll just get the Surveil land. And then it'll be a question of what we want to do. I'll let that go. I would like a 2-for-1. This is going to be hard to deny. That is hard to deny. A free land destruction plus getting weapons off. Weapons can actually be quite good against us. A second black source as well is pretty good. So I would leave myself with playing a Cub, and then following it up with Yawgmoth, but they would be down 2 permanents. Kind of hard to deny, and I don't really want to wait to let them untap. Could have some kind of counter spell. So yeah, let's do it. Let's hope that's good enough. Bang, bang. Oh, why am I thinking I needed to exile 2 cards? You can tell how many Force and Negations I have cast in my life. Honestly, maybe I should have kept the Dredgers then. Okay, not my best play. Still might have done that, but I would have at least thought about it more. So let's put it on the Mortuary, because if it dies, I get to Surveil. And now I can't Badger Mole. Wait, I can Badger Mole and Yawg, huh? Yes, I can. I can. Pretty good. Hey! I believe this is called doing it, right, Tony? This is like entombing your gigantic creature into the yard? Well, let's go Cub crazy. They can't have a second one, right? Let's go Cub-tastic here. All right, whip flare me. I'm ready. I would assume that this has a pretty good affinity matchup, but I could be wrong. Is this the king? No king? Just value stuff? All right, and I can play around the thing. I think I want to play around Rebuke here. There's no way I can, like, play around it by double spelling. I don't think I can double spell to play around it. Unless I hit a land, but then I would have to have a land. I think it just feels quite safe if I just start with a Yawg and see where it goes from there. What would Tony do? I'd be wearing a button up first. I'd be looking a lot more sharp dressed. So maybe I should get business casual on, and then maybe my brain would work better. But what would Tony do after he had a button up on? That's the real question. I'm probably supposed to just attack for 4 and say go. But I bet there's some world where I'm supposed to actually sack my lands to kill their drones and draw some cards. And honestly, would they leave in Rebuke against me? I have Delighted Halflings, and I'm a pretty aggressive deck. And they're bringing in Whip Flares. I bet they would have to take out some counter spells. All right, let's walk right into it. Okay. Now I'm probably just winning the game. All right. So let's go like this. The wolf. Now let's sack here. Sack the wolf. I want to clear their board to prevent them from doing Kappa things. Okay, that's a good point. But that's okay. I still kind of 2-for-1 them. All right, they still can't Kappa me yet, so I can attack. And I can kill this at any point if they get a permanent going. Like if they have a Mox Opal on the stack or something. They're probably just going to play the Pinnacle and pass. Sure. You got me, buddy. Pinnacle. Sure. Alrighty, so I think we're gonna sack some stuff, do some proliferating, try to wreck them that way. So let's start by sacrificing this. It's pretty strong. So let's go with black. Use the green. And, I mean, definitely picking this. It sucks my Dryad is gone. I actually wanted to put that into play, but I don't think anything matters anymore. I'm still going to get this. I'm going to add black. I'm going to sack the mortuary. Put that into play tapped. See if I can Egg the Soul Cauldron something. Sure, they can eat my mortuary here, but I don't really care. That was kind of bait, essentially. Yeah, let's put that in the yard. That will force their Soul Cauldron. All right. I'm sure I have lethal here. So this searches for a green creature. Did I leave Formidable Speaker in my deck? Hooray, I did! Even though I probably should have taken it out. So now if I get Formidable Speaker and then get Ballista, it's probably better to just get a Yawgmoth. All right, let's do... All right, let's do this to force the Tormod's Crypt. So they have to do it right now. Okay, so they exiled now. That makes sense. Now, let's do this. Forest, green, green, Zenith for 1. Get the youngest wolf. Eat this. Sack another creature. Okay. Oh, you have to discard to proliferate. Well, I guess I kind of want to discard this anyways. Proliferate, proliferate, proliferate. They could cap me with a land, so I should probably prevent that. We are indeed doing it. Yeah, I know I can just kind of attack and the game's over, but I'm trying to actually play like, you know, play it decently. Okay, that doesn't matter. Yeah, then I can just attack for the win. This deck is sweet. This deck is really sweet. Tony, would you run it back? All right, we haven't lost a game yet. We are 3-0, 6-0, and we have played very mediumly. So, all right, let's keep it up. Okay, so let's see. On the draw, Tucker MTG is on the play and has mulled to 6. I'm going to keep. A little awkward here, not being able to start with a green 1-drop, but... Opponent has mulled to 5. Normally I'd think, oh yeah, we're off to a good start, but they're probably Neoform. Probably not the Cosmogoyf deck, but... Alright. Let's see what we're up against. El Drizzle. Okay. Interesting. Damn you, Mortuary. This hand would have been insane without it. I'm going to keep a land here. I think that seems good. So this is the Brood Scale, eh? Okay. Brood Scale is a great deck. What is best against the old Raker of the Flesh? It's probably still Halfling and Yawgmoth. Ooh, or Halfling and Green Sun for 0. Yeah, double ramp seems good. Nice, nice. Okay. I like that. Green Sun Zenith in this deck is unbelievable. It's so flexible. And now next turn I can go Yawg plus Yawgmoth and deal with the old Raker of the Flesh. That seems gas. Oh no! Flesh Raker plus Flesh Raker combo. No, not my flesh. Well, I better kill one of those or I'm almost assuredly dead. Okay. all I gotta do is just minimize what they can do. And I should be okay. How do I do such a thing? It's just gotta be Yawg and Yawgmoth. But then what do I do? Do I proactively deal with stuff? Probably. But then what if they Saga for a Blade, and then they play Basking Broodscale? Then I am dead. So I gotta make sure I leave up 2 things, essentially. I don't care if they make a Construct. Alright, well, it's gotta be the best play. So, 1/1. I could sack my whole team and kill all the Rakers of the Flesh. That seems wrong. I think I can just safely kill one of them. I mean, I'm looking good regardless. All right, let's kill this. I don't think I want to do any cute play of like trying. Yeah, all right, all I got to do is survive and I'm going to win. So I suppose let's get rid of our Dryad Arbor. Yeah, I'm definitely winning as long as I get to untap. So let's go like this. We got fodder to kill a creature at instant speed. Just keep their Emrakul count low. And then do the thing. This is probably one of the best Rumble decks out there right now. Rumble is just so damn good. Draw for 1 life by targeting first. Target Yawgmoth. Oh, okay. That's a good point. I can draw an extra card here. I can get 3 sack activations for... Okay, yeah, that makes sense. I guess if they have Needle. Okay, no Needle. Is this the Myco Spawn? I think if they Myco Spawn me, I'd probably just let it ride. They clearly had a Myco Spawn. Could kill the Fleshraker now. It seems pretty safe. Land enchantment, creature in the yard, about to be sorcery. 9 for Emrakul. I got 4. They need 5. That's pretty impossible. I think I should just kill this now. All right. Okay, so I pay a life. I put a negative counter here, but if they do have... If they have the command, they can kind of wreck me. I actually don't think I should do this right now. If they have the command, it's a problem. Okay, I gotta let it resolve. Forest. There it is. Now I can do it. So they're going to search for a land. Getting rid of this is maybe not even needed. Okay. Sure, I can just untap. Guess they can command now, but I don't think that matters either. All right, now I have all the pieces. How can we not screw this up? I think that was the card that allows us to not screw it up. So, let's get a forest. Well, I guess we can start with this. Insight. Yes. I'll find Ballista eventually. So I go like this. I go like this. I target this. Sacrifice this. That should be infinite card draw. And not losing any life. And I think even if they respond with a command here, maybe the command is enough. We're going to find out. Okay, so they're exiling and exiling Yawgmoth. Okay. So I think that is the two modes they had to do, because I can now sack... I can sacrifice this creature to put a counter here. And now I can sack to kill this. Get rid of that. Gain the life. They get the thing. They have stayed alive. Stack is empty, but now what can we do? I could green sun again. I could just rumble. No, that's not good. 4, 5. I mean, they're a hellbent. They'd have to literally top deck Emrakul. Man, Magic is hard. I don't think I can win this turn. So I just do whatever I can to not get Emrakuled. All right, so I think I just want to... okay, let's do our math here. How many types is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Jesus. 6, 7. 7 types in there? 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So they just can Emrakul me. I have to live with that. If they draw it, I don't think I have a way to stop it. So yeah, I guess we just do this. Let's get another Yawgmoth. And just hope they don't draw it, huh? If I killed those two creatures, no, that doesn't really do it. All right. Fade one draw and then we win. Opponent played well to not die. They put themselves in a position to be able to top deck. So that is pretty good on opponent. Now, how the hell do we sideboard? I would imagine Culling Ritual is great. Force of Vigor is probably good enough. It's a creature combo deck, so I think I want Fatal Pushes. Fulminator Maging them actually seems like a good problem. Tony, stop me at any point if you're like, do not do whatever you're doing. Let's see, what don't I want? I've been taking Strangleroot Geist all the time because I don't understand. Formidable Speaker, I guess. I don't think I'm going to Ouroboros them. I don't know, taking out one-ofs is really the thing to do. I bet I'd take out Insights. I don't think Infinite Life against them is actually that good, right? They can just combo from me. All right. And maybe one Yoggers? All right, that's where my initial reaction is. How far off am I? Yeah, I think that seems okay. They probably needle me. Needle my Cauldrons? I don't know. Maybe Fulminator Mage is not that good, but hitting Urza Saga and stuff is great. Okay, you took out Insights. Did I take out too many things? All right, I got something right at least. I could see Thought Season. Like, there's a lot of cards that are good against them. Fatal Push might not be great. All right, no push, no Fulminator. I can see that. I'm going to go with the GOAT. All right, so I need one more card. Don't take out the Yawg. Oh, 3 C's, 1 Vigor. Uh-oh. Well, we ran out of time, so we're sideboarding loose. A little bit of stuff here, a little bit of stuff there. I'm curious why only 1 Vigor. That seems great against them in certain situations, but I guess not all of them. On the draw, I have Green Sun for the land, and then we're kind of online. On the play, I think I would mulligan, but I'm going to keep this on the draw. Let's give it a shot. Our opponent has mulliganed as well. At this point, we have to make sure we don't lose a game. Ah, okay. From the GOAT, they bring out their combo. Interesting. Okay. But to be fair, Tony, the pro players know how to do that. People that are 1 and 2 in a league online, do they know to bring out the combo? You know? That is not an intuitive plan, I would say. Mostly because playing against Yawg is also tough because not really a deck up until the Pro Tour. So I bet you got a lot of value off people playing horrendous against you. I mean, we saw it on camera in round 4. Just people not knowing how to play against Yawg. You can look at that open deck list all you want when you're playing up against Yawg, against a player who knows their deck. You know, it's really hard to remember it. I wouldn't have cut the combo either, but my brain is also so small. So small. All right, let's see what we got. Ooh. Thank you, Yavimaya. I don't have to crack my fetch lands? Gas. Warping Whale? Oh no. That's great against my land. Oh no. Maybe I don't Green Sun now? And instead I do a Surveil land? Or I make them do it. And then I can Surveil if I don't hit a land? What would Tony do? What would Tony do? I think Tony would go with the Green Sun and make them go for it. Yeah, that is what Tony would do. Okay, we've done it. You wouldn't Warping Whale a gentle little Dryad Arbor, right? Now we have 2 outs, essentially. Number 1, they don't have it. Number 2, we just naturally draw a land. And our third thing is just crack the fetch, be a little sad, but... All right, let's get it. See if they're going to kill it. Looks good to me. Rip. Gas. Gas. I think it's just a cub. And then we can like... No, I guess we can't get a Haywire Mite, but whatever. It's definitely cub. Cub good. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of energy, to be honest, but maybe I'll play Shadow. That one I know how to play. It's maybe not a brain dead deck, but I at least know how it works. Okay, hopefully they don't have the thing. Dang it. Okay, that's pretty strong. Pretty strong. All right, let's just start doing things, shall we? Let us rumble. Oh, baby. Have we done it? I believe we have done it. Could deal with Fleshraker. I don't think it's really needed. But they might get Needle. So I think I should do it now. I don't want them to be able to Needle Soul Cauldron. But I also don't want them to Haywire Mite down Soul Cauldron. So... I guess I attack. See what they do. Could just eat Ouroboros here. Could just start eating their graveyard. I could make them Haywire Mite. I'm in a good position regardless, but... because I can destroy the Needle if they go for it. All right, I'm actually going to do a bit of an unorthodox play. So what they have... at most, they could go 6, 7, 8, 9 mana, 10, 11. At the very most is 11. So I think I should be okay to not get Emmercooled. So let's exile Ouroboros. Put it on the Cub, get him an extra point of damage, and say go. That could be stupid. Let's find out. But I think they have to go for the Cauldron here. And I don't want to have Yawg underneath it. Like, it's just way too tempting to go for Haywire Mite. Yep. Oh, wait. I didn't count the Urza Saga. Crap, they might be closer to Emmercool than I thought. Uh-oh. Crap. I'm clenching. Tony said you're supposed to take out the combo, though, so I didn't play around the combo. All right, we're still okay. But that was maybe not my strongest play. So they can't exile their own graveyard, right? Opponents. So we can do a plethora of damage to them. But we do not have the Yawgfather anymore. So it's all about minimizing what they can do to me. What can I green sun for? That should probably win me the game in some way. Ouroborade's gone. I think I still have Formidable Speaker. Nope, I took it out because I'm dumb. I have a Grist. That seems pretty good. Okay. All right, let's sack this. Kill this. Get that one out of there. Cauldron. Guess I gotta sack this for a Cauldron. So I can blow up something. Artifact, creature, okay. All right, let's do this. Leave black, no, let's leave green up. Eat their Haywire Mite. Okay, so they're going to exile their own card? Oh, is this on me? Okay. No. God, Magic is hard. Especially with a tough deck like this. Okay, what are they doing? They're scrying and drawing and so exiling just the Haywire Mite. That makes sense. Okay. I don't have any responses then. One on bottom. So, Kindred, instant, creature, enchantment, land, sorcery, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, they're not even close, so it doesn't matter. Nothing matters. So I want to play this, so then I can just have Witherbloom, and we'll be on our way. Okay. No Restriction. Gotta be one of their best draws, but I don't know if it matters. They got Woodlands. All right. I don't need the Witherbloom command right now, so we'll go like this. Mortuary. I guess if I flip over a Ballista or something, I'm kind of sad, but that's probably good enough. I'm so far ahead. If I just take their card, I feel pretty good. Make them top deck. All right. I'll keep it. I'll Thoughtseize you. Okay, that wasn't the best hand I've ever seen. Let's attack. They have 7 types, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, but they don't have the thing, so they can't just Emrakul me. Let's attack. I could just start eating their creatures. So this is already 5, 6 damage, 7. Oh, thank you, Mallory. Thank you, Princess.
Here's some water too.
Some water too? Oh my goodness, you are just the nicest.
You gotta eat?
Yeah, I gotta eat, you're right.
You happy, good, and good.
I am happy, and it's so good. Oh, thank you.
You're welcome.
You are the best. I should be careful with the sandwich?
Yeah, you eat it all.
I'm going to eat it all, yeah.
You tell them what kind of sandwich?
Yeah.
What kind of sandwich is it?
Peanut butter and jelly.
And jelly?
Uh-huh.
Oh my goodness. I will definitely eat it.
She took her Maltax.
Yeah? Did you take a bite?
Yeah, it is numb.
Oh, that's nice. That's okay. Do you want to say hi to everyone? Okay, say hi, buddies. They're in the camera.
Hi.
I love your tutu. It's so pretty.
Thank you.
Oh, man. Oh, let's not. Is that your favorite thing, to hit buttons with your toes? Yeah? There's 3,114 of our closest friends in there. Can you count to 3,114?
1, 2.
Keep going. 5. Okay. We're getting close. Ah, you gave up? That's okay. We'll try again.
How, Daddy?
Yeah.
Oh, gosh. Put these on my meat.
You want to put those on?
Yeah.
But wait, I need them.
But I need
But
them.
I need them.
But I need them to work.
But I need them first.
But I need these
Okay,
first.
okay, you listen. You listen real quick, okay? Is that nice?
Make sure to be careful. Oh.
I think we're about to win, Mal Mal.
X is your favorite.
This is my favorite? Is it your favorite?
But I don't like that.
Why don't you like it?
But I didn't. Oh, yes.
Do you like it if we win the game next turn by attacking for 7 lethal points of damage?
Oh, yeah.
You think we should attack with lethal damage?
Yes, but these
Yeah, I'm going to put them on, but first, what do you think about attacking for lethal damage? You were right, we won! High five! Oh, and it's because you brought me a sandwich. So thank you. You're the best.
Bye-bye.
Okay, bye. I hope you have a good day.
Help me.
What an absolute cutie. Okay, on the draw, but let's keep it. And they could be not playing Gorios, so I don't think mulliganing this hand just in case they aren't Gorios. And yeah, it looks like they are indeed not Gorios, so this was good to not mulligan it. Okay. Yeah, it just seems like Delighted Halfling is the slam dunk play here. In the mountain. Okay, green-white. I'm guessing this is Zoo? What else plays a lush portico, you know? I would assume Zoo. Prismatic Ending, it's still a very Zoo-adjacent card. If they let me Grist next turn, I think that is what I'm going to slam. Okay. That's a card. Let's make it uncounterable this time instead of whatever stupid stuff I did last time. All right, green. Here's a Gristaroo. And let's say go. There was probably some consideration just going Yawgmoth, Green Sun, Zenith, but yeah, if they don't have the way to blink that, this game is over. Now they can have what? Subtlety? All right, let's go Grist. And it's just so hard to not Yawg here, but maybe it's not right. Because, I mean, if I Yawg and then it just dies next turn, I'm not doing that much. Versus I could, like, Green Sun for a Cub and play double Yawgmoth. I can't triple wolf, right? No, I don't think I'd want to anyways. You only need 2 wolves for a wolf pack. The third wolf, then you're no longer a wolf pack. No, all right. Whatever dumb joke I was going to make, I'll just stop. All right. So I think not making Yawgmoth vulnerable right now is probably the play. So let's go like this. I'm going to try this. For 2. Let's get a good Cubberino. Cub onto this. Greens. Mr. Wolf is friend. Beat down. And then try to just pop off next turn. I'm channeling my what would Tony do, and I think that's what Tony would do, but we'll see. We'll see. The ultimate is not going to do anything for a while. Yeah, Wrath of the Skies would be great here. Wouldn't be like absolutely devastating, but of course it'd be good. My wolves. Well. No, I wanted to draw that. Black. Do I actually start sacking things? Probably. Like after combat? So I guess I let them go to combat first? No. Beatdowns. That's fair. That's fair. I scooped a Yawg a lot too. All right. This is big, y'all. We're 9-0 in games. We're 9-0 in games. Got to make Tony proud here. All right. Fulminator Mage against a slow Quantum Riddler style deck seems good. I mean, Grist was great. And then just Thoughtseizes, I would think, is kind of all I want here. I don't really know what opponent's playing yet, you know? It looked like it was Zoo, but it also didn't look like it was Zoo. Like the mana base was too clean for it to be Domain Zoo, you know? Yeah, some kind of Bant control nonsense. I don't think I need one charm. Formidable Speaker, I don't know how often this card's supposed to get sided out, but I've sided it out a lot. I'm gonna get out this. Maybe one Yaggers? It feels like I should never take that card. Oh, Insight. This isn't a matchup where I need the life, I would assume. So, yeah, sure. Let's go with that. Let's go with that. Yeah, there was a Bant Wilderness Reclamation deck that, I mean, it looked insane to play such a deck, but it was played by one of the absolute goats. Combo for the sake of combo, Rui Zhang. And honestly, we watched them play on air and just could not win the game in time. You know, it's a deck I would never play at the Pro Tour, but I'm not Rui Zhang, so wild stuff. All right, I got to mulligan this. That's way too many Yaggers. I like this. It's probably Ballista. All right, Ballista, you gone. You gone. Yeah. Ray's also incredibly fast, so. But still Drew, you know? I mean, that just is what it is. All right, I think I'm going to go for the same play. Go for the old Halfling into Grist if they allow me to do such a thing. Yeah, I could have taken out Ouroboros. That is true. That card is probably not so great against control. You leave that delighted Halfling alone? Don't you dare. Okay, depending on if we get a land, dictates what we play here. If we don't get a land, I think we have to cub. If we do, we can think about Thoughtseize and Yawgmoth. That's pretty nice, actually. Yeah, okay, because now I can Halfling and Thoughtseize, try to protect the Halfling. Let's try it. What you got in hand? Wow, those are magic cards. Those are some of the cards of all time. I mean, I'm always terrified of Riddler. But they can also Ewit back a ending and then Solitude my Halfling. So maybe I just take Ewit? I don't love it, but I do think that's the play. I get them closer to doing Riddler nonsense. All right, sad panda. I just want to resolve my Grist. That seems good against them. They can top deck, of course, any white card, and they have multiple looks at it. Could also find a Ephemerate. They gotta be an Ephemerate deck, you know? Well, that was a gasser of a draw. Okay. I want to get Beseju back. Now I can play my whole hand. Black. Alrighty, I've done what I can do. I've done what I can do. Now I gotta leave it up to the top deck gods. Give me a Yoggers off the top. Just a fresh Yoggers. Or I'll settle for drawing a Cauldron and flipping over a Yoggers. So I know they still have those two. They've been stocked up. That's not any of the things I wanted. All right, well, you know what that means. It's beatdown time. We can get our Surveil land at least. Ooh, they could have Ephemerate. I'm glad I waited on this at least. Okay, that's pretty good. Pretty good. All right, well, I had a nice board. It's now gone. Riddler's still there hanging out, too. Pretty hard to resist just playing a Riddler. I mean, I can kill it, but at what cost, you know? It's not looking great for our perfect 10-0. And to be honest, a control deck actually does not seem like the best possible matchup against us. Or, I mean, like, they kind of have a solid matchup. I kind of have to just give away everything here. All right, I get 2 looks at something gas-ish. Give me the goods. Soul Cauldron? It's not even that good. Rip. That's the first time we've drawn this card, I feel. So it's the number of creatures that died this turn. Well, I don't think I have a choice. Okie dokie. Yikes. Yikes, yikes, yikes. Worst case, they can just Ancestral Recall at home. I think they still have that one. think I actually want to have Thoughtseize in. On the play, I'm going to take it out. You just get them closer to Riddler. You know, I just want to have gas on the play. Their deck looks pretty clunky, but once they get going like this, they're unbeatable. So I think Thoughtseize is actually not that good against them. I think that's mainly for combo. Like now they can just, they have all the value in the world. They can Ewit for Ewit or... I don't think I can win now. I will continue to think I cannot win, but here's a big Ouroboros. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. Sure. If I can get a Soul Cauldron and get some creatures that have the Grist ability, I think that's how I get it going. Yeah, if they draw an Ephemerate, I'm actually just locked. Because I can't interact with this. Ballista, I guess, is a good draw. Well, that's 2 creatures. It's not the worst. Not the best. Their deck looks really fun to play, that's for sure. Really fun to play. And then they have Solitude. I think I can safely scoop it up. The perfect league is not there. Let's try to at least salvage and get a 5-0. Okay, so I do not like the idea of having Thoughtseize. They might also just like, you know, have Veils too. So I feel like I just want to keep more of my good cards. I don't know if Dredger's Insight is what I want. I think I agree I don't really want Ouroboros. They have way too much removal. Could just play Dredger's Insight. Murderous Cut seems good too. Bobble's interesting. They do play just Solitude. Charm, not very good. All right, I'm gonna go with... I feel like Insight is not so bad. I'm going to keep the Insights in. Just more cards to get stuff in my graveyard. Let's try it. Let's try it. Let's give it a shot. We just got to be a little faster. We just got to be a little faster. Here we go. It's not a very good hand. It's not horrendous. Can you Prismatic Ending a Dryad Arbor? I don't think you can, right? So we at least have that going on for us. So they could Solitude it, which would wreck us. That's pretty much it. Pretty loose. This is too bad. I think we need to mulligan this. I knew it. I knew it. Well, we have to mulligan this too. Not like this. All right, let's keep. Get that the hell out of here. And I think I can draw Boseiju later. Maybe there's no reason to... Well, if I draw another Boseiju, that'd be bad. So yeah, let's do this. All right, not ideal. I almost don't even want to get my Surveil land right now. Because I don't really know what I want. Like, I need a lot of everything. Like, land is okay. Creatures are okay. So I'm just going to get an Overgrown Tomb. I guess I could put something cool into the yard. But, yeah, I'm gonna stick with that train of thought. Let's rumble. That's a lot of things. Pretty hard to not take a cauldron here, I would think. I'm very close to infinite life for whatever that matters. Not a lot, but all right, let's do it. I still probably just want to resolve a grist. So land would be great, so I don't have to sack the spawn. But I think I'll just sack the spawn if I have to. I think it's worth it to just go grist here. It's either that or insight to find the land into something, but I think we just need the grist and hope they don't have some kind of counter spell. Anything but like a solitude, that would be terrible. Alrighty. They know about our cauldron. That's a tilter. Now I kind of want to insight to then try to Yawgmoth. I think we gotta try to get a little risky here. Cut. The wolf. I don't like our chances, y'all. I do not like our chances. Yep. Get rid of our wolf. I can at least ping Ewit, which I think I'll have to do. Ooh, that was a great draw. Beat downs. Feel like we're just barely hanging on. Yikes. That's not good. This deck is not a great matchup for us, I feel. Oh, God, devastating. Yep. I have a Yawg. They've taken everything from us. To be fair, we did mull to 5, so we're so low on resources. Yeah. Yeah. Dang it, y'all. Looks like no 5-0 for us. Opponent looks like they're having an absolute blast, though. What draw can I have that would get us out of this? I don't think there is any. Like a Yawgmoth, I guess, is my best. It's a Yawgmoth. Ah. I guess it's a cub. I could get a grist, I guess. I could either get a grist or a cub. I guess grist is better. Yeah. I think grist is like my best card against them, but I still don't think it's enough. I mean, I could have got cub to tack it down, but I think I need something more big picture. Yeah, let's hope this is enough. I don't even have any good creatures to eat anymore. I guess Delighted Halfling, but that's not very good. And I have to, like, play the Cauldron proactively to put a counter on this to attack down Teferi. So that goes right into, like, them having an instant speed Wrath of the Skies or something. Yeah, or that's pretty good. And they could just have Ephemerate here. They could, of course, just chant me. All right, I mean, if they have absolutely nothing, I guess we got something going on here. They have to have nothing. I just have to go for it too, you know? It's not terrible, actually. Gotta kill the old Riddler. Now if I can top deck a creature, then maybe we can do something here. A creature to sack. I don't know. We still need a... I think I need another Yawgmoth. Maybe they're flooding. Maybe they're flooding. Cope. Ah. Okay. That was all our grists into the exile zone, where they are hanging with all the Yawgs. And I'm dead. No 5-0 for us, chat. No 5-0 for us. Oh, no. Eat one of your stupid things. What draw could we have? Is it Dredger's Insight? Maybe. I mean, maybe I could gain infinite life here. Almost. I believe we have perished. I believe we have perished. We had a good run. But they can do so many things now. All right, here go. Opponent's deck is kind of sweet. I don't know if it's necessarily good, but it's definitely sweet. All right, I'll take it. If they have nothing but ham sandwiches left in their entire deck, I think we're still behind, but... They gotta be running Quaddle, right? If they have Snowlands, that would make sense. This is just Bant Snow Control. I used to play this deck back when we could play Uro and Mystic Sanctuary. That was a deck. That was a deck. Yeah, their deck has felt pretty good against Yawg. I will agree. And they're playing Quantum Riddler, so their deck's unbeatable. I don't think I can even win with infinite life. All right, well, my wolf is a delightful wolf. Oh yeah, it had Oko too. Yeah, that's right. Yep. Didn't even save that to destroy my 2 other permanents next turn. Like, you know what? Get that young wolf out of here. All right, well, what can this get? I think it's time for me to give it up. It's time for me to pack it in. Don't have an out. Yep. All right. GG. We fought hard. Dang it. We let Tony down. Tony would have won that match for sure. For sure. All right, if you're watching this on YouTube, that was really awesome. I'm going to be playing more Yawgmoth because, well, this is me playing it, not knowing what the hell I was doing, and we still did pretty good. So this deck's real. This deck is real nice. And, yeah, we're going to make that one change that Tony suggested of adding Yasharn and play this more often. That was an absolute blast. So if you're watching this on YouTube, make sure to like, share, all that jazz, and we'll see you in the next video.